Hey YouTube, this is your girl Brittany, and I'm back with another video. So I'm on my way to my 6-week appointment, and yeah. So my weight at home is 196. So we're gonna see what I weigh when I get in to the doctor's office, and please see what happens, and I'll let y'all know. So I'm 195. Okay, so I am back from my appointment, and it was the 6 week after birth um checkup. So this is what happened. When I went in there, they checked my blood pressure, made sure that my blood pressure was good, and then the nurse had put some like a pep smear stuff out, and she was like, I don't know if you need a pep smear, but I'ma just leave it out. And then I'm like, okay. So I have some footage of that. And then my doctor came in and asked me about like postpartum depression and had me take a survey about that, and I'm not dealing with that. He just wanted to check and make sure I didn't have that. And afterwards he told me that we can do a breast exam, which I'm breastfeeding, so it would have been milk everywhere, or not, and we didn't do that. And then he said we could do a pap smear, but I had already got one in August. But since I had some tears, he wanted to check and make sure that everything was fine. So he left out. I got undressed, and he checked that. And he had a nurse. I mean, not a nurse. He had a student with him, and she was pretty nervous because I can feel that she was pretty nervous, and she was shaking and stuff. And I don't know. That's kind of funny to me. Then, but it still was uncomfortable. It was kind of like, it seemed like I was getting a pep smear, but I wasn't. I think they were just looking at the tears, like he said. I don't know. They could have did a pep smear. I don't know. So then he checked my uterus, and he pushed down on my uterus, and he said that it had went back to normal, and he said that I didn't have any mass or cysts on my uterus. And then he also checked my lungs and my heart by listening to it. And yeah, this is what I'm looking at. So hold on. So this is what I'm looking at, so you can see what I'm looking at. I was looking at that big bus and all this construction over here, and it's raining, and it's cold and gloomy. So that's why I'm not looking. So yeah, they did all of that, and then that was it. And then I didn't have any more appointments because unless something goes wrong, I mean, not goes wrong, but something occurs. I did tell him when I was sick with the breastfeeding thing. I did tell him about when I was sick, and he was like, oh. But he told me that if that happens again, I need to call him. So, yeah. That's what happens at your 6-week appointment after labor and delivery. natural vaginal delivery. Because I don't know what happens after you get a C-section. This is something totally different. Peace.